Hello, everybody. I hope you're listening because what I'm going to disclose is so clumsy, rude, and astounding that it could perhaps blow up the internet again. Claressa Shields just grinned on video to announce that she is preparing to have a baby with Papoose. Yes, the same Papoose who is still legally married to Remy, not separated or divorced. Because Remy isn't just trending, she's plummeting. How did we arrive here? Claressa didn't provide any indication that was more than just another celebrity love triangle. It's war masquerading as parenthood. Didn't tease. Instead, she sent it out with pride, declaring a championship fight. Rumor has it that she fell down in tears. Glass was shattered. Trust was betrayed. And let's be honest, when a woman loses her partner and finds out that a baby is on the way from the former side chick who is now the center of attention, it's not just a loss, it's an assault on her whole life. This story is full of drama, so stay put. Just when we thought the Remy Papoose Claressa love triangle was at its height, Claressa Shields stated, "Wait, hold my mic. You have to establish roots, leave a legacy, and send a direct nuclear missile to the ex-wife's heart with a baby announcement, since it appears that snatching a man isn't enough these days. For the sake of the lost souls in the back, let's travel back in time. The ride-or-die wife that stood by Papoose through his highs and lows is Remy, the renowned MC Bronze royalty. Indeed, they were the couple with matching black love, even inside the present. Everyone said that if Remy and Papoose couldn't make it, there wouldn't be any hope left. When Remy and Papoose's marriage hit a rocky patch, Claressa swiftly transformed from a dark supporting player to the major antagonist. The drama started with subtle murmurs, whispers, and the occasional dubious post. Claressa showed up with lashes, a lace front, and a strategy instead of gloves. Claressa's now famous birthday party, yes, the one where Papoose stunned everyone by publicly proposing to her as if Remy had never existed, was the pivotal moment. There, the internet almost blew up. The death of loyalty was the subject of essay papers, memes, and gasps. A few days ago, Claressa sat down for an interview, looking calm and elegant, sipping sparkling water as if she hadn't just ruined someone's 10-year marriage. Insiders say Remy was devastated and left the party early, sporting a black hoodie and a look that said, "I wish an asterisk kid would." Yes, she added, as though to order dessert, "We're planning to start a family." Was nuclear, not simply audacious. It was a lineage shift that Claressa declared, not a romance. Not to mention that this is the same Claressa who earlier told followers to keep in their lane and pay attention to the company that pays them. Yet here she is driving the automobile right through Ray's lane. Remy probably dreamed of the family, the legacy, and the headlines. Match drop, boom. The entire internet froze on a baby, a full child with a papoose, as the interviewer blinked twice and the cameraman coughed. People close to the situation, by close, we mean nosy cousins with screenshot fingers, say that this is where things get worse because Remy had no idea what was happening. She was caught off guard by the family preparations, the baby talk, and everything else. Before appearing at a private gala, Remy reportedly isolated herself in her dressing room for hours because she was so horrified by the news, according to one source. Another claimed that after watching the video go popular on Twitter, she broke her phone. Speaking of Twitter, within an hour of the interview, social media went into a tailspin. Fans essentially wrote digital eulogies for Remy and Papoose's marriage by sharing old photos of their wedding, visits to the prison, and years of devotion. Others were less kind. Others defended Claressa, referring to her as a queen who was aware of her desires. One tweet read, "And he gave her this." As Remy struggled, one person said, "Why are you all mad that she won?" Another said, "Let's be honest, if he was really in love, he wouldn't." As for Papoose crickets, there has been no post, quote, or even reaction gif. Some say he is avoiding the spotlight to avoid criticism, while others say he is keeping quiet because he knows he made a big mistake. We may be witnessing one of the most calculated public betrayals in recent hip-hop history if the rumors that this pregnancy plan has been in the works for some time are true. Claressa is just doing what Remy was unable to do. Let's talk about receipts based on a leaked message thread between Claressa and her manager. The drama doesn't stop there though, because according to another source, this time a former assistant who worked events for both Claressa and Remy, backstage tension has been building since Claressa was ready to start building with Papoose 3 months ago. That's right, 3 months ago, which also happens to be when Remy and Papoose were allegedly working on their marriage behind closed doors. Let that sink in. Remy was trying to make things right. Claressa was planning a family, and Papoose was allegedly caught between a franchise starter and a family man. A receipt for a custom baby charm necklace, not for Remy, nor for their daughter, but allegedly for Claressa, was found in the glove box left out by accident, or was someone trying to get caught? Ray's silence is becoming louder now that the baby plan has been confirmed on record. There has been no official statement, rebuttal interview, or shady subtweets, but if the expression on her face outside that club last Friday tells us anything, it's that Remy is done. The assistant says that Remy knew something was wrong for months when Papoose started skipping studio sessions and turning off his location during trips. When we thought this story couldn't get any worse, it did, because within 24 hours of Claressa's video going live, social media detectives got to work and found, let's say the streets have receipts with timestamps, a screen recording of a private Claressa Instagram story that had never been posted publicly, but was allegedly screen recorded by one of her close friends who turned snake. Playing quiet because, even though Claressa might have won the round, this fight is just getting started. Trying what? Trying who? We all know what that means, but hold on, it gets better or worse depending on who you're rooting for. Claressa is seen pointing at cribs, asking about gender-neutral aesthetics, and laughing when the shop owner asks, "You planning early, huh?" In a video posted by a verified gossip page, you can hear Claressa off-camera gambling while someone, probably Papoose, says, "You better not let anyone know we're trying already." It was too late, but Remy Lost Teen remained silent for a while when Ray's publicist suddenly shared an enigmatic Instagram story with 5 terrible lines, a black screen, white lettering, no tags, and no context. I like to be ready before the internet starts talking. They were mistaken in their initial assumption that they had won over the internet. They started interpreting it like a Beyoncé song, a warning, or the opening to a diss tune. Fan accounts started to piece it together as memes showed TikTokers acting out the full drama as if it were Shakespeare. Just as the dust was starting to settle, someone revealed the truth about a leaked audio message that was allegedly sent by Papoose to an unnamed acquaintance. "I'm in deep, bro," says a voice that sounded suspiciously like Papoose. "I thought I was doing the right thing. I didn't know she'd take it public like that." She, Claressa, said. The blobs ran wild. Papoose's regrets about the baby drama trended on Twitter for 6 hours straight, with YouTubers even dropping emergency live streams and Charlemagne giving it a donkey of the day. But then came the final straw. Claressa tried to keep her marriage intact despite her creeping feelings for Montias, and now she gets to wake up to baby talk. My sister said, during her 23-minute Instagram live stream, her real-life sister said, "Papoose should be ashamed of himself. This isn't just disrespect, it's humiliation. You don't publicly build a family with your rebound while your wife still wears the ring you gave her." Perhaps the most memorable part of the live performance was when Rooney's boom mic dropped that sentence alone. Became ringtones, merchandise, memes, and even TikTok audio remixes. The reactions were loud, emotional, and divided. Remy flooded the internet with old photos, heartfelt captions, and even petitions demanding protection for Black women in toxic industry relationships. Yes, they worked, but Claressa retaliated, accusing Remy of being bitter, out of touch, and unable to accept that she was being outplayed. One Twitter thread even said, "Papoose isn't property. If he moved on, that's his choice and Claressa didn't steal him." Then a third group showed up, and they brought it with them. A stylist who worked with Claressa last week is claiming that the baby plan announcement wasn't even real, according to the stylist's anonymous tip to the Shade Clique. Digital torches. These people call Papoose a career freeloader, calling him the biggest disappointment in hip-hop and the male version of Kris Jenner. Papoose wrote all those bars about loyalty only to fumble it for a gender reveal tragedy. Now the story keeps changing from betrayal to pity and from scandal to strategy. Isn't just about love. It's about power control and getting ahead of a story, even if it hasn't happened yet. Leads us back to Remy, who, in spite of her generally quiet personality, was seen at a recent industry dinner with her face beaten and her hair styled like it was Grammy weekend. She didn't even actively try, but the tips said it was PR and leverage because she knew Remy was beginning to talk to him again, and she had to stop that with something Remy couldn't resist. I'm still not done. Can you guess who accompanied her? A tall, well-dressed, mysterious man who was controlling social media. One thing is certain, the Remy who grinned through treachery is no longer there. So by daybreak, people are already making assumptions about whether she is getting better, making plans, or eventually going to give her side of the tale. The question is not simply what Claressa did, but also what Rooney will do next. Since this fallout is only beginning, that is precisely where we will pick up in Chapter 3. And a whole community watching like it's the Super Bowl of treachery. But this is hazardous because it's now about contracts, litigation, and reputations. Since infant Remy is no longer the silent victim, let's begin with the legal component. Remy has reportedly approached her legal team on several occasions, and not only for the divorce process. We're talking about emotional anguish, slander, defamation, and even a purported request for a restraining order. This is because Claressa's recent media appearances, according to Ray's legal team, were intended to spark a public outcry, a move that could have an impact on Ray's professional reputation, brand deals, and sponsorships. You haven't viewed the docs if you think that sounds dramatic. Claressa allegedly made intentional public remarks meant to undermine the lawful spouse's mental well-being, according to a leaked legal letter signed by Ray's attorney that was shared on blogs. Even though that statement alone set Twitter into a frenzy, Claressa was apparently signing 3 new brand deals after her baby announcement went viral, while Remy was meeting with lawyers regarding the matter, including a allegedly called Fighter Flying Future Mom, a baby clothing line hoping to collaborate with the Boxing Mom campaign, and a prenatal vitamin wellness company. The boldness is astounding, but Hollywood moves swiftly because 2 of Claressa's longtime sponsors, a luxury fashion brand and a sports drink company, remained suspiciously silent the day after that announcement. After a few clicks, you know what? According to reports, both businesses took her name out of their official press kits because they don't want to be associated with the kind of incident that comes up on every shave blog in the country, even if the public has a strong sense of sympathy for Remy, who, let's not forget, used her unadulterated ability and unwavering devotion to build her reputation from jail bars to Billboard charts. In the meantime, the underground hip-hop scene is becoming increasingly politicized and picking sides. According to a now-deleted tweet, Joe abruptly stopped corresponding with Papoose, writing, "Some men don't deserve who rides for them." In a shocking change of events, Cardi B reportedly personally reached out to Remy to provide support and counsel her to stay strong because real. Claressa has been defended by other female rappers who claim that she is being unfairly maligned for desiring a future with her loved one. Wins don't have to be hurried, but not everyone is for Remy. One underground artist even tweeted, "You all defending Remy like she didn't do Easy Dirty last year. Let Claressa be happy, woo." Her final leak, a supposedly confidential email exchange between Ray's manager and a producer at a big TV network regarding a tell-all series, then appeared online like the icing on the cake. The Remy story was revealed by the exchange's title. Sit-down interviews, unique video, and even moments from the day she found out about the baby's coming would all be featured in the project. A whole emotional arc of redemption via perseverance and the potential for a follow-up music endeavor are also mentioned in the emails. Ray's sister, who went live last week, you guessed it. What about Papoose, though? Papoose finally to speak after remaining silent for days. The caption on his black and white selfie read, "Truth is ugly, growth is hard, yet both are." The real twist is that Remy unfollowed him, not just on Instagram. According to real-life sources, Remy has moved into a luxury apartment in Lower Manhattan and told friends that it's not about revenge anymore, but about peace, and she has nothing left to give him and Claressa. Half of the fans called him brave, while the other half attacked him with memes, clown emojis, and comparisons to Tristan Thompson. A war zone, the remark said. People are wondering, was this a PR disaster or a power move? Her most recent post was a boomerang of her and her Papoose clinking glasses with the comment, "Building ours unbothered." Nothing happened. Even after you win the man, you still have to deal with the mess. So the smile seems a little forced and the hand placement is not as snub. Was Claressa's backlash accelerated, or did she win? Will Remy leave with the documentaries and the golden record? Above all, does Papoose remain the king of loyalty? Clearly, this was not just a scandal, but also a collapse, a takedown, and a front row seat to the breakdown of a love story that once served as the model for Black love in hip-hop, making it the biggest scam in the history of hip-hop. One woman, one ring, and one baby plan too many were all that was required. After the ring has been taken, the tea has been spilled, and the pregnancy rumors have gone viral. The issue of who truly won, was it Remy on an emotional level, remains. Not only are we witnessing a scandal, but we are also witnessing a brand battle, a strategic breakdown, and perhaps even the teaser for the most poisonous reality show of the year to come. We therefore ask you, should you remain silent and collect checks? Or should Remy have the final say in a complete diss track? Should we applaud Claressa for going after her dreams or condemn her for severing what remained of a marriage? Is Papoose even deserving of the title of winner? You are welcome to reconsider or simply sit in the corner with a pair of AirPods and share your ideas in the comments section. We're reading Evering. You already know what to do if you want more exclusive information, analysis of leaked video, and viral drama hotter than Ray's missing engagement ring. Subscribe to Gossip Spill Vide and leave a comment. Here, the truth is always twisted, the drama is always loud, and no one is off easy until the next time. We're leaving.